Excuse me. Excuse me.
Upsy daisy. Got a good grip on that beastie? Excellent. Why, you made it to Hoofer. There's a living thing trader somewhere around here. Let's see.
Biomutant. I'm crying. I like it.
Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double.
No need, thank you. You have to talk to them so that you can complete the area. See? Area complete. Now I will hop on my mighty Gnote, and I shall ride off to the next checkpoint. The name of the game is Biomutant. THQ Nordic game. They're coming out with a new game.
Smilo shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face.
I've always liked THQ Nordic games.
Tapped hard. Couldn't just be open, eh? iBoxes like this are few and far between. However, that's no great loss. Talking pictures from the aforetimes lacked a message.
It seems okay, but let me
Feels
know
like
if
a
it's...
monster's lair down here.
Let me know if it's too dark. I can't turn up the brightness. I've turned down the brightness because I find that reflects too much.
You need to line up the switches so they match.
Ryan's video games. I'm maintaining. How you doing?
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
That's about accurate. That's how I feel right now. I've got enough electric current to actuate and proceed on. I'm doing good. Did you have a good, not assuming the part of the world that you're in, but 4th of July weekend or past weekend, just in any case? Did you have a good weekend? Having a good weekend. It's already Friday again, isn't it, huh? Gracious, it is already Friday again. July is going to go faster than any other month, I guess, huh?
Now
Okay.
hold on. Sit tight. Isn't that the Mechamajut over there?
Okay, you see this thing? I can't unlock it quite yet, but this was the horse that I was talking about that, this is the mechanical horse, obviously. By the way, if you're wondering why my camera's shaking, my cat keeps rubbing up against it. Sit on the couch. Sit. So knock the dang camera. Yo, I had a great weekend. I'm right now in Maine, not far from you. Yes, I sort of knew that, but I don't want to assume things.
It's
Zeke,
a long
come on,
way
dude.
down
Please.
from the
Come
top
on,
of the
cat.
mountains.
Please. Please, Zeke. Please. There you go. You see his tail? You see him. See, there's proof. I'm not making it up. So let me just make a quick note of where that is. The horsey is right here in Shmilo Shoperia. Cool. You have 5 cats? I'm assuming that they all go outside, I'm assuming, right? Or at least the ones that are big enough to handle themselves go outside, right? That seems to be kind of more of an up in this area thing. Our cats tend to go outside. No, that was at the dealer. Everything you see there is either going to be new stuff or customer inventory. That's why you don't see me playing around with things, because I'm at work and I'm a responsible employee, and I'm not going to just make videos messing around with equipment unless it's new equipment and my employer is telling us to make videos of it. Which we currently have this big fancy new sign out in front of our building that replays videos. We have a new video sign out front of the dealership now, so we're going to start making a bunch of videos for advertising. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it.
See that e-waste? You could use that for sure.
Who, what, where, when? Oh, these fluffy things? Fine.
You've already drained yourself.
Four indoor and 1 outdoor, but yeah, they love it outside. Yeah, they all go outside, like you said in the first part. At the end of the day, they all kind of go outside. Especially where you are. Much more, or should I say, much less worry of traffic. The only reason he gets away with going outside is because where we are, we're locked in the slower streets. We're not off the main roads. We're kind of up a couple rows. So he's just old enough and smart enough, and every single day. It just he seems to know to stay into the yards, and that's about it. There's the mighty Gnote. Oh, that's not my Gnote. That is a different Gnote. That looks like my Gnote. That's okay. This is my Gnote.
Love to hear a mount's footbeat.
I mean, I'm definitely in the city area, suburban area for sure. Absolutely, no question. I drive no more than 5 minutes, and I'm in Massachusetts. So we're obviously talking already where we're located,
That's
so it doesn't
duppy
quite
duck
matter to
home
me.
ground. They like a fight.
I was thinking today that I wanted to post a. I just ordered a bunch of new stickers. So I was thinking I wanted to post a video. Stop being a wimp. Post your plates. 'Cause I don't get it anymore. It's 2026. Oh, somebody's gonna get my plate information and look up where I live. Oh. Dude, they don't have the VIN for your car. That's what does some damage, okay? And yes, can you get the VIN from your car off the plate? Yes, you can, but like, man, if somebody can do all that information, that person was gonna steal your car anyway, okay? You weren't gonna be able to stop that person from stealing your car. They were pretty set on doing it. Just be glad it's your car and not something else, alright? Good gracious. Alright. I should have blocked that. Go back up.
Wow.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I say it to I mean, obviously, I post videos of where I work. I work for John Deere, but what was I getting at with this? Sometimes customers will get a
You're
little
here for a
weird
reason.
about
It's
if
up
I
to
have
you
to
to
have
figure out
someone
what
work
that
on their
is.
tractor on site with them not being home. I have to send someone to the house and they're not going to be home. One of the first things I say is, "Do you have cameras?" And if they say no, I say, "Why don't you have cameras?" And if they get a little upset with me, I immediately just bark back. It's 2026 and you're a homeowner and you have enough money that you have a ride-on tractor to be able to mow your yard. Why don't you have cameras? Yo, you got your priorities backwards, man. You got to get some cameras. Get those cameras. You can go to Best Buy
Might
and
be
get
something
like
here.
a full home security system for less than $300. Get your act together. What are you doing? Jeez, I can't even think of people that live in apartments that I know that don't have at least one camera that they keep in the apartment, period. And that's usually just to keep an eye on a cat or something. I mean, the cameras in this house are mainly just to make sure Zeke doesn't bring anything in. Which, by the way, that possum, he did not bring that in. I think that little guy just wandered in and
This
started
one
eating his
seems to be in
food.
good spirits despite
Zeke's
being
food, by the
left
way, the
here for
cat food.
dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion
Word.
and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
So to explain what's happening, this game has aura. It's like Fallout 3 with charisma. It does affect your character and your perks, but at the end of the day, this game works like... Oh, I'm trying to think of another game comparable to it. Anyway, you can unlock both the dark and light abilities, and all it does is buy points. So basically, I'm aura farming right now. Even though I have plenty of light points, I'll help you.
is grateful you chose that. You can't be good
Plus, they help with
without
upgrading
doing
the
good for
character.
others.
Now, see, if you're playing this on normal or brutal or hard for that matter, you really do have to go through and upgrade the character. You can't just go to the higher up areas right off the gate and go for it. It won't work. Where do we go? Meow. So I'm going to leave that there so I remember to go back to it. Yeah, I mean, I hate to hex it, but like eventually it'll get like that point where you guys have cameras, but it has nothing to do with security. It just has to do with as it goes on, it's going to get cheaper and it's going to get more available. And it's going to get to a point where, oh, I just bought you the camera package for 120 bucks for this Christmas. Enjoy. It all connects to your phone. It comes with 8 cameras and you can throw them up on the wall and they crawl up there like a spider and lock into wherever you point in the room with a laser. Whatever stuff they have in the next 30 years. I'm trying to do some fun stuff. Forgive me if I'm looking around through the map. I want to do some of the fun stuff. I'll go here. I'm looking for, I'm pretty sure the guy's up here. Okay, yeah, I'll go up there. Fast travel. Oh, did I not already say that? Or is it for sale? No, it's a customer's. Fixing the... It's already long gone, by the way. Fix the power steering on it, the hydraulics. Aren't those impressive machines, the fact that it has entirely fully integrated hydraulics? Isn't that amazing? They made a thing before I
This
was...
place used to be full of the living.
They made a thing before I was born, and it's more robust and simple and yet complicated than modern day equipment. Don't understand it. But you know how the scam is nowadays. They can't make stuff that lasts, otherwise nobody will buy anything new. They'll just keep using the stuff that works. Oh, leak is an exaggeration. The whole front cover was um, seeping. So leak would definitely actually be an under exaggeration in this case. It was not able to hold any fluid at all. He had been using it for some time, just leaking, and eventually one time he came out to it and there was an excessive amount of fluid out there than he's usually used to seeing, and he said, "Yeah, this is the time when it's time to." I know I said that twice. This is when I need to put money into this machine, otherwise it will fail and things will get worse. But with a machine like that, if you're taking care of it, it's worth dropping a couple $100 into it.
Not going to happen with your key energy level.
Okay. Yeah, and it depends on, I mean, I'm sure, I'm not, I don't know what the case is, but I'm imagining you're putting most of your own labor time into it, being used loosely, but at least I hope that's the case. I'm actually, so after, it's probably going to be before the end of August. I think I'm going to go through August, but I've already got all the parts. I'm going to rebuild the entire front end of the R32 again, minus the coilovers. The coilovers are fine, but I'm replacing the entire suspension once more. Seems like every decade that's just kind of what goes on. And by replacing, I mean I'm going to put new bushings in. I don't have to get new arms or anything because they're coated and it doesn't drive in winter, so there's no rust on them. But I'm going to press out the bushings and put new bushings in. I could go ahead and get all those fancy polyurethane or whatever the fancy ones are, but forget that. Plus, they don't seem to. Every time I go to look those up, it doesn't seem like they make them for the
Don't give up now.
R32. Seems like it's just the front wheel drive ones only. Because I always see the I call them the dog bone, but those plate mounts. I always see those plate mounts, and I know that's the incorrect one the moment I see them. Because the R32 is not set up like that. That's actually how I got the freaking coilovers in the first place. I just happened to notice that the mounts were different and went, ah, yes, those are for my vehicle. Yes, the John Deere 455 is my favorite. I've said that many a times. Out of all the small and big machines, I really do like the John Deere 455. There's just something very unique and robust about
Stories
it, and
keep
it's a
moving
damn
whether
shame
you
that they
drive
don't
them
make
or
something
not.
like that. I mean, I guess the 5 and 7 series, comparably nowadays, more so the 5 series, is about where you're going to be at with that. But even then, you have all the new safety features and such. I mean, the 5 series are really good. Though I gotta tell you, if you don't take care of them and they get dusty, they have electrical issues like you wouldn't believe, and that is all the
Oh,
customers' faults. Sorry, guys. Sorry to come at your customers, but you guys gotta clean the dust out of them, and you've got to stop letting mice get into them. If you don't like cats, sorry. If you're allergic to them, I'm very sorry for that. But if you don't like cats, that's your own problem. The only thing that's going to stop rodents is cats. I think my character kind of glitched out there for a moment. It didn't seem like I could get him to lock on. There we go, that's better. If you are going to pick this game up, I recommend turning auto lock off instantly. It is extremely annoying. Because sometimes it'll get stuck on one character and you won't be able to shift off and your character will continue. Now see how I was parrying one character? That's what I was referring to. If I had the auto lock stuck, I would have been on the other character. I wouldn't have been able to parry that one. I don't know how he got me. There we go. Yep. Whoa, what the? Okay, I guess he's just gonna... I'm not gonna walk next to them. There's something glitchy going on over there. While I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna save real quick. Okay, so if I'm going this way,
So
I
much
want
easier to see all the colors during the day.
There she is. She's right up there. Okay. On the mountain. Good night. I summon ye. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Ryan, I should say. Obviously, I know we're in the same time zone, so have a good night. Okay. Can you... There we go. I knew he had it in him. He's a goat. Of course he'd be able to get it. Oh, what the? I don't want to have to start a fight with the peaceful tree creature. I don't think the peaceful tree creature deserves it. Okay, he threw a rock at me. Now he does.
X-ray.
Now, I know it doesn't look like it, but this thing does an incredible amount of damage. If one of those rocks hits me, it's pretty much half health immediately. Well, that was easy work. Excellent, and I unlocked a new special hat. I shall go trade that for other things, for I do not need hats. I have already selected my hat. Alright, let's go do some interesting stuff and meet some fun characters.
You stumbled on the watchout. You should be able to find Nova up there next to the cloud somewhere.
Alright, I know I got this. Squirrel Master's got
Don't
this.
forget the past. Learn from it.
Go Squirrel Master. Locked in. I mentioned early on in this game's playthrough, once you start unlocking all the different abilities, it becomes a whole different way to traverse and run around this game. I mean, look, oh no, I'm getting stuck on this little spot right here. No, I'm not. Okay, how do I get up here again? I think there's an elevator. Pretty sure that's the entrance right there. Yep. There's the elevator. Beam me up, Scotty.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure she's my favorite character in this whole game.
Seems happy to have spotted you. It's hard to peer through the pollution around here, but she spends most of her time squinting at the sky anyhow, looking for twinkles.
Twinkles?
Says they're lights in the sky that blink on and off. She wonders what you're going to do with all the power you've been building up. Are you going to clear the skies or set them on fire? She thinks you'd like to see the smog clouds part and reveal the twinkles in the sky. Just think how beauty-filled that would be. When she finds a twinkle, she likes to think it means that we're not so alone. That somewhere out there, even if everything ends here, other worlds might go on. Nova wonders if you've ever looked at the twinkles and wondered if you, like them, move in patterns that never change, locked into that nighttime dance. Or can you break yourself free?
Very interesting question, Nova. Patterns, we're already free. We're already free.
Loves that you feel that way. She's not so sure about herself. Figures if the twinkles spin on, the world should spin with them. And so it will. Says you always try to make things shine brighter, and she loves that. Likes how you shine alongside the myriad. They're so bright and colourful, they almost blind the twinkles away.
I do think Nova's my favorite scribe. I like is it Mira? It's Mira. Mira and her poopets. Moog is definitely a fun character. Everybody else is kind of here and there. There's the fun guy, what's his name? I know it's wrong, but it sounds like Shed. Something like Shed, but he lives way, way far up north, and I'm not equipped yet to be able to get out to him. We did find the mechanical horse, but I haven't unlocked the quest to be able to get that horse yet. That horse will be able to get me out there. And also, there's the Zeppelin. You can unlock this little Zeppelin that you can fly around in. It's awesome. They can be too bright. I agree.
Shuko,
Says they light up the sky and drown out everything else.
Fuko,
Says when she talks to you, she gets twinkles in her eyes.
Oh, goodness.
Laba,
She wonders if you're a dreamer too. Says her dream is in the stars. Her parents even named her the girl with stars in her eyes, Nova.
Lama,
Nova says her mum was a rock star and she never got anything from her. But when the stars shone, so did she, realizing who she really was, a being of light.
Lupati Patu,
But now, she says, her head's stuck in the clouds. In some places, the pollution's so thick nothing can break through, not even her telescope.
Oh, there's lots of different questions I can ask her. Okay, so I know what the long eye is. That's the telescope. That's a dumb question to ask. Do you prefer the night? Is sort of a dumb question. Yeah, I'm gonna go. What's a rock star?
Nini Malik,
Someone who makes music, but not with rocks. Not what you'd think at all, right?
Pulamati,
Nova says she spotted a twinkle when the night sky was clear. Her father's research claims that a single shard from a twinkle has amplifying qualities.
Lava Kegabate,
She's convinced that a twinkle shard would boost her long eye so she'd be able to see the stars every night. She wonders if you could keep an eye on the night sky for her.
Wa,
There's a twinkle that broke through the atmosphere already, so it's not long until it'll hit the ground. When it does, she wants you to crack her a shard from it and bring it back here.
Thank you, Scribe. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'd love to see that twinkle.
Nini Malik,
Promises that she'll show you all the twinkles she can find.
Is this game E-rated or T-rated? I think
Let's
this game's
see.
T-rated, so we're safe, everybody. Okay.
Just soak it all up. The atmosphere is burning in streaks. Heads up.
Now this is why I saved this level for a little bit later on, because I wouldn't have been able to do this. See how extremely convenient that is? Could you imagine having to walk all the way down those stairs? Well, there's an elevator, but walk down those stairs? Nah.
Oh, could be something to it. Hard to see too far in the darkness. Feeling buff.
Can I use the boat to get to that or no? I cannot. Okay. Oh, I guess I just have to go for it. Excuse me? Okay. Right. I guess these things come from outer space. Okay. Okay, so obviously fire will not work on them. Oh, we have a third party. Good, they're handling the third party for me.
Bangarang.
That fire does a lot of damage. Get out of. Okay, try this. Shania, what's good? I'm glad you're not catching me right at the end of the stream. Ooh, picking up a legendary item. You good not good luck, Shania. Thank you. Codename Mikumiku, what's good? Let's see here. What's the time now? We're at 10 o'clock. That's not too unreasonable. But once we get to 11 o'clock, then it'll be quite unreasonable. Alright. So I have some sort of a mythic space rock that has fallen from the sky that I'm going to retrieve for one of my other meerkat, raccoon, possum friends, whatever the
You
heck
found a
animals we are.
ford. If you can adjust the shards, you should be able to crack open that twinkle and pull them out.
Like shucking a clam, he says. Pasta. Now, what kind of pasta, though? Are we talking
That
red
worked.
pasta, cheesy
Look at
pasta?
those shards twinkle.
Does that animation just repeat? I guess the animation just repeats. Alright. Okay, I want to get this aura totem over here. Red sauce with cheese. Nice. Sprinkle cheese, I'm assuming, of course. Okay, I've already tripped this one. I'm going to use fast travel for the sake of time. Because it'll bring me to standing right next to her. I had pizza and chicken fingers. I hate to be so
This
basic.
place can feel like it's closing in around you. You found the long eye. You can use that to spot the twinkles before they fall.
Fuko.
Nova says it was you the stars shone
Oh,
upon.
word.
You have a bond with them too. Otherwise, they'd never have guided you to the twinkle fall site.
Shuko.
She says you'll play a bigger role in this than you think. It's written in the stars.
Pe.
You should start with putting the twinkle shard in the long eye.
Ka.
She thinks the shard will be able to amplify the long eye so that it's strong enough to see through the pollution fog.
To elaborate, she's talking about a telescope. Just to make sure everybody gets that concept. She's talking about a giant telescope that's directly behind where my character is standing. Let's see here. Happy to see the sky. I should knock the twinkles down. Twinkles are amazing. I'll go with twinkles are amazing.
Ka.
Knew you'd appreciate the beauty of the sky. It puts everything in perspective.
Kukaruk.
Nova says she's like the stars watching you at night.
Okay, that's a little much, Nova. Have you been following me this entire time around the map with your giant telescope? Because that is theoretically possible, considering how high your tower is from all of the map I've been running around in. I'm not sure what to do is one of the options. Oh, okay, I guess that's just the end dialogue then. I think that's it then.
Ka.
We'll be around when you return.
Okay. What I'm trying to do is I want this. And Nova will give that to me when I am done doing all of her
Just move it
objectives.
around until you spy a twinkle tumbling from the sky.
You know, you would think that she was able to build all of this. She could have just turned
Turn
that
that the
and
right way.
get the thing to work, but alright, you know, whatever. Would you look at that? This reminds me of Jack 3 when you had to find the spaceship.
That turned out great. Nailed that.
You can pause stream? That's cool. I was in Grease Wizard's chat. I follow him. He's playing, I forget what PC games those are called. But he was
Night
saying
gives you relief from the day.
there we go. He was saying that he was running the stream both vertically and horizontally, and only his horizontal stream was working. So I was troubleshooting it for him, and then all of a sudden the vertical stream just randomly popped up. Oh, I guess I didn't give the.
Mamo.
Asks if you're looking for Lobo. Find the blimp station. That's where she hangs out.
Okay.
No.
Nova knows for sure that amplifying the long eye would have made her father proud.
Lama.
Nova says she has a stash of peculiar objects from the old world her father left her when he abandoned the planetarium.
No.
She's not interested in any of that junk. It just brings back memories of a world that's gone.
Lama.
You'd be doing her a favor if you took some of it with you.
I'll use them well.
Lupa te patu.
Says she's just glad to have them gone so she can stop tripping over them while she's watching the sky.
Nini Malik.
Nova says you should keep your eyes on the stars and feet on the ground.
Talk to you later. Oh wait, I can buy stuff from her? Sure. Dang. She doesn't have any quest items. Excellent. Okay, no quest items. Except for this. Oh, I like that they have little like collars for the hooves. Oh, there's even a spot for the tail. Nice. Okay, let me get my bearings here. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he's just right over here. If I remember correctly. I've already walked past there, so is he over here? There's this really cool walking city thing that I'm going to do at some point. I don't want to spoil it too much. He's somewhere over here. Anyway, I don't want to keep the game too long. What's over here? Talk to people. I gotta go back and talk to this cat anyhow. So I might as well make my way back over here. I mentioned earlier, I've been working on some designs for stickers. I just ordered a bunch of stickers. So we'll see how
There's
they
so
come
much
in.
green in the forest, and brown.
I got a good deal on a bunch of them. Somebody gave me a promotional card, and I'm gonna see how the product turns out. I'm hoping for good results.
Pebble says you've made him feel confident now that you've found a safe place for him to go later on down the line. Pebble says he's in your debt now that you've spent so much of your precious time helping him out. He's found many unexplored areas on his expeditions, but many required prying to squeeze in. So, now that you have the right tool, you should be able to pry stronger and better and access places you couldn't get into before.
What can I find behind strong doors?
Valuables from the days gone. One time he found a Supra dingley-doo, but unfortunately it had expired. What a treat it would have been. Pebble is always ready to help.
Show me what you've got. No quest items. Oh, actually, he's got some pretty decent. That's all right.
The daytime makes it harder for things to sneak up on you.
And behold, the mighty air possum. I didn't call this stream Awesome Possum for nothing. I was fully intending on getting the air possum this stream. Alright, where can I land said air possum?
You're in charge of that mount. Act like it.
It's absolutely worth it. Nope, I'm gonna burn my tail. Wonder what this guy wants.
Says it's bad enough the world's coming to an end. You still got bullies. There's a creature named Brog giving a friend of theirs trouble. It would be a maze time if you could get Brog to leave them alone.
What is Brog?
Claims Brogs may be a monster, maybe a mutant. Mean either way.
Well, they're all mutants.
Says it's hard to miss Brog. Just keep looking. If you can't find Brog, look for their friend, who won't be far. Brog makes a mess of their days. Got to stop it.
I can't stand bullies. I'll help you, friend.
Thanks you for doing the right thing for the right reason.
Not really doing. Oh, he's all the way over there? Well, forget about it. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. So I guess I want to speak with Gulp, don't I? Yeah, I guess I'll speak with Gulp.
The tribes need someone to unite them.
What happened here? Oh, they're under
You're
attack.
poking around Pockbur, a prime village.
What's good? You need some help?
Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already.
Crops.
Heard that even simple things like puddle pops, surf salad, muffin grass and wild pips have become nearly impossible to grow. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do.
Okay.
Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending. Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here.
Farewell.
Hopes to see you again soon. Let's see. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. Yeah. Let's see.
Well, personally, this guy kind of annoys me. But I don't drink, so. Alright, let me take my spot next to him. That being said, I mean, look at the size of this behemoth. Is he wearing sandals? Oh no, he's got clogs. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a root beer. You glop?
He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink.
Do you remember me?
Guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, Bad? Not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead.
You could eat.
Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew?
Okay, I agree with you on that, Gold.
Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow.
Oh, Shania, please tell me you're still
Sees
here.
why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you.
What's up, Jason? You drink with the Myriad?
Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The glugmocker, nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up.
So all that jargon basically translates to you're a lazy drunk that's going to make me go do your errands so that I can exploit you for the task I need you for. Yeah, I used to this routine. Drinking makes you dumb. Is radiation serum full of rads? Yeah, I'm going to ask that one. Is radiation serum full of rads? No, that's a dumb question. Do you have a drinking problem? You know what? I'll just ask the dumb question because I don't want to accuse him of nothing. I don't care.
Says that's what gives your
This is
internals
Biomutant.
such a great glow.
I do want to make sure to finish this
He
game on
wants you
stream.
to know
This
he
game's
has
been
other
treating me good on
interests
stream.
too. He's the Surf Epelago's
I
self-proclaimed
really like this game. I'm
ornithologist,
good
for
at this game.
example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching pippies flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax.
He's talking about squeezy rubber ducks, by the way. Ornithologist?
Says he read that in an old world book.
Yeah, that's a
It
big
means
word,
you're
isn't
an
it?
expert of all living things that flap and tweet.
Alright, I'm glad we're done talking with him. I need to start getting some dark points. Usually by now I've got all the dark abilities unlocked. This is kind of a joke. Did I leave my boat over here? Yes, I did. Alright.
Bounce the waves.
Is it a baby stroller? Here, I'll go back. Probably is. Looks like a barrel. There's this guy that's just chilling. I don't see a baby stroller, but there's a lot of stuff that they recycle and reuse from human society, and they do acknowledge that humans existed. It's a fun little, what's the word that I'm looking for? I mean, world, but, ecosystem that they came up with. But I've explained this before. I'm okay with all sorts of fantasy materials, just so long as there's no loopholes in the logic, and there's no loopholes in this game's logic, in my opinion. Humans poisoned the earth. They poisoned it so bad that pretty much everything died, and then the raccoons and the squirrels and the chipmunks and all those other animals at some point became somewhat sentient, and here they are. All right, nice. What, me? I mean, I've been hopping on here and there. I've got a good event planned in August, but obviously that's a
The
ways away.
Quack Hollow. It's just loonly.
Yeah, I've mentioned this before, but that's where I got frustrated with Fallout 4 because there were so many plot holes. The railroad's the worst. Ugh. I don't even want to get started about
Keep your
how
head on a
garbage
swivel.
the railroad is. Okay, this is land. This is solid. And yeah, it's summertime. I'm out hanging out with my children and being outside. I did a hack stream last night. It was too hot tonight. All right, puzzle solving. Oh, this one's not bad at all. So I just need to add 2 X's. No, no. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. Minus 2 X's. First try. I do enjoy all the little puzzles. They're not all that easy. I'm sorry that I'm so impulsive with my streams, but, you know, the nature of parenthood.
Gonna need a key of some kind.
Gonna need to walk around, he says. Follow the cord, he says. I think one more's got it. Nice.
Take this seriously, or it'll take you down.
Where do I go meow? Down here? Okay, I can run around down here. Especially this time of year, we can actually get outside and do stuff. Though it has been a little bit too hot around sometimes. These are said ducks. Why are they all just wildly floating down here? Because it's a video game, and look, here's boxes and crates of them. Sorry, crates I should say, to explain why they're all down here. That one fluffy thing was collecting them, and I kind of feel bad that I had to kill that fluffy thing. But it's okay. It's a video game. Cool, a gun that I'm never going to use because the guns I already have are more powerful. Nice. Find the next locker. It's up here. And hopefully I'll start doing more on-location streams. I seem to be quite welcomed doing my live stream at our usual Friday car meet. Everybody seems to don't not mind me doing that, so I will continue on with that. Yeah, there's a festival the weekend of August 8th, Wolf's Gart in Vermont that I will be attending. It's going
You
to be
need
a
to
fun
line up the
weekend.
switches so they match.
I don't think I'm going to pre-schedule anything because I really do need to get there, get locked in, figure out where everything is, figure out how far I need to walk between everything, and get mapped out, and then I can start live streaming. I'm not going to just impulsively live stream and then just be, okay, now where the heck am I? And I'm going to stand here and figure out where I am. I don't want to watch that. I want to watch somebody walking around like they've been there before. I have been there before, but they've changed the venue, so I'm going to have to figure out where everything's set up. Plus, it honestly depends on where my car is parked. I got really lucky last year because the way that everything was set up, technically my row of cars was the first
Good. That's
ones
enough
outside of
electric
where the
current to
building
initiate the
was.
actuators and
So I
activate
was
the
just
framework.
walking in and out of the building casually for the restroom area. Just in terms of when I needed it, of course. Otherwise, you'd have to walk all the way from the back, and that was a good, unless you're running, that was a good 20-minute walk. No good.
Got to love how a Googlite goes.
So actually, Jason, you're reading exactly into what you're gonna do with that. That's exactly what we're supposed to do with that. You go fight a giant monster, and those are used as bombs to throw into the giant monster. You are 100% correct with that guess. Or, idea, I should say. That is exactly what the ducks are used for. Alright, I'll talk to this guy. I don't like that I can't sit on the stool.
Gulp says he'll bibble anything once, as long as it's drinkalicious, even rocket fuel. He once mixed up some tankers and drank that. It was a real lift-off. That leads him to the bottom of that particular bottle, radium syrup. If only he could find a tanker truck to empty. He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting on you to help. Go find him a tanker truck and bring back some of that precious radium syrup. Please.
Those rads do good.
Says they might be good for other things, but not for anything better than adding zing to your drink.
Excellent, I got dark points for that one. Good. I need dark points. Oh, is that a ore totem over there?
The gooing of the water in the ground is spreading.
Chop suey. The characters are really fun in terms of how custom you can get with them. Well, I guess it's on foot from here. Dang, looks like you just missed Shania. I read this year for the event that I'm going to that they're supposed to have a go-kart track set up alongside with the automotive track, so that's going to be interesting. I'll check that out.
Shopperias like that used to have tons of things for sale, but most of it has gone missing over time.
I'm going through my inventory on things right now, but I'm really intending on live streaming, being on the short track. We'll see. It's just going to be
The world is a
fun laps, but we'll see. I'm not going to live stream anything that's serious, but fun laps would be awesome if I could live stream that. And I'm definitely getting locked in this year because I'm bringing the extra set of wheels. I made that mistake last year. I'm bringing the extra set of wheels. I just really don't want to have to order new tires now, but I'm so paranoid and I know I'm going to be driving on the way back with bald tires because I'm not going to trailer it down this time because it's supposed to be closer. Well, not supposed to be. It's closer this year.
This gutway has centuries of old waste.
I mean, sorry, I'm thinking of a different event. I usually trailer it when going south. That's north. Never mind. I trailer when I go south. Make a lot of friends when you have a flatbed trailer. It would be real fun. I'm not even doing it for the sake of like live streaming it for people to watch. I'm doing it because I want to record it and watch it later. But no, last year, actually that Wolfsguard live stream that I did last year, that was the first live stream that got me over 1,000 views, and ever since then, here we are. I don't know. I'm really getting comfortable with this whole community. It's really cool that there's so many different live streamers that know who I am because I've been in their chats. And I've been in their chats long before I was live streaming, as Jason here would know.
Close encounter.
Oh, speaking of car shows, go check out MLC Classics. MLC Classic. He's got really good videos of cars. Oh, Ryan, that was up here earlier in the chat. If you scroll up, he's got videos of cars too. I just subscribed back to one of my subscribers today that had some videos too. Forgive me, the algorithm, the way that the thing worked, it updated a month back, it kicked everybody off, and I had to go back through all of my subscribers again. It was a pain in the tuckus. Plus, it's different how your content works on this platform now. I don't want to get too much into it, but it depends on what people post. If you follow different stuff, it really can mess up your content feed.
Smooth.
My phone constantly hovers back and forth, thinking that, oh, I'm a
Hack and slash.
man in his 30s, or I guess I'm a 14-year-old girl, or maybe I'm a 60-year-old woman because I'm listening to Aretha Franklin. Now I'm listening to Avril Lavigne. How am I a 16-year-old girl if I'm listening to Avril Lavigne? Avril Lavigne was new when I was, what, 12? Like, come on. Avril Lavigne's in her 40s now, isn't she? No, she is. I'll have to look that up. I think no, she's gotta be in her 40s now, isn't she? I got a laptop right next to me. I'm not stopping the stream to look that up. Is there more shiny things? Ooh, there is more shiny things. Would you look at that? See, I almost forgot the shiny. It's green shiny, too. That's very important. The only thing more important than green shiny is purple shiny. Or red shiny. Red shiny is very important. But purple shiny is the most important. Okay, cool, yep. I mean, if we're gonna get on that subject, I always go to Marissa Tomei, and then there's Cameron Diaz, of course. Well, I guess I get to straight out Neo this. I am the one.
Chop it up.
Chop, chop, chopping at me. I was just thinking to myself the other day that Jim Carrey's held up quite well. In terms of, he's still recognizable as Jim Carrey. Obviously, he's not that old, but people's faces do change through the years. Now, I'm glad that worked because sometimes this level gets
Flex
glitched
those
out.
smart muscles and open the hatch. That should be enough glow juice for two.
Yeah, Sonic 3 was a blast. I'm glad I got to see that in theaters. Okay, there's a super loot hiding around somewhere here, and I want it. I want the shiny thing. There's something shiny somewhere around here, and I don't want to leave here until I have the shiny thing. I am a raccoon at nature, and I must have the shiny thing. Where is it? Is there like a crate or something somewhere that I'm missing? Does this open? This does not open. Okay, so it is definitely in here somewhere. It might be one of those ones I have to dig. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Okay, let's get out of here.
Dusk is good sneak time.
Oh. Ah, see? I told you it was one of those ones I had to dig. The Squirrel Master knows these things. Found it. Okay, up we go. Where in the gracious did I just end up? Okay. I'm gonna assume that this is the exit. Nope. This has gotta be the way out. Fabulous. Okay. Let's see here. We're at 11 p.m. here, and I'm at an hour and a half. Yeah, I gotta call it a night, guys. Jason, good seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully, Shania will catch you next time. Scribe will remind me, but I will make sure to say hi and annoy Shania that she should have waited just a millisecond more. But you know how I am if she was busy doing something. She probably was at the gym. She usually tends to watch live streams when she's at the gym. Anyway, catch y'all later. Have a good night.